The golden age of artificial intelligence has begun, and in fact, we've entered the phase marking the end of the Google and mobile era as we knew it. Every now and then, a new AI model or an even more advanced technology comes out. Like, for example, the explosion caused by V3 as soon as its videos started appearing on social media. And the speed at which things are moving now is absolutely unprecedented. But in the middle of all this, there's an important question. Are you planning to just sit back and watch, or will you be one of those who ride the wave and make it to the front row? Because, simply put, the world we live in is changing, and entire companies are replacing their human teams with AI agents, artificial intelligence workers who operate 24/7, without breaks, without getting tired, and with unbelievable efficiency. And that's why this video is your roadmap if you want to build wealth in 2025 using artificial intelligence. But before you start making money, you need to ask yourself, which field are you going to work in? Because if you jump in without knowing the niche you're going to serve, you will waste time, effort, and money. And if you've already chosen your field, you can skip this step. But if you're just starting out, stick with me. The easiest way to choose a niche market is to start with what you know. What are the things you truly love? What's the field you could spend hours in without getting bored? What's the field you're passionate about learning more in? Because if you get into a field you're not passionate about, you won't be able to keep going. And if you try, you'll just burn yourself out and won't get anywhere else. Look for the companies that operate in the same niche you've chosen and see how big they are, especially their market value, what they call the market cap. The bigger these companies are, in the billions or tens of millions of dollars. Know that there's a golden opportunity waiting for you in this field. And there's another way to know if this niche is strong or not. It's definitely Google Trends. Search for keywords related to the niche you chose to work in, so you can make sure before you start that you've picked a profitable niche that will stay profitable for at least the next 5 years. But keep in mind, when I tell you to pick a niche, I don't mean you should jump into the whole field all at once. Start with a small part of it, which we call a sub-niche, and plan to expand later on. Just like how Netflix started by renting DVDs through the mail, and Spotify started as a music platform just in the Scandinavian countries, and Airbnb started by renting out mattresses at local conferences, and Amazon started by selling books. You also need to start from a small space, build your name step by step, and then expand like the big players. Also, ask yourself, what skills do you have? What did you study or what work experience do you have? For example, are you good at video editing, design, or do you like math? Are you knowledgeable in science or natural sciences, or maybe business, or maybe fashion design, drawing, or music? If you get into something that's boring for you, you'll get fed up and won't be able to build a successful business or develop it. And don't listen to people who downplay the importance of following your passion. They don't know what they're talking about. And of course, there's a mistake a lot of people make. They try to serve everyone, and that's impossible. At first, you have to serve a very specific group so you can reach them and serve them properly. Then, when you grow and achieve results, you can start expanding your target audience. Now we've figured out the niche market we can start with. Let's dive into 5 huge opportunities you can make money from in 2025 using artificial intelligence. And after you watch this video, check out the links in the video description because you'll find links to most of the tools we're talking about here, as well as other links that will really help you on your journey. And all the opportunities we're going to mention here, you can use them to make money in one of 2 ways that I'll tell you about. First, by offering them as services. And second, by using them to develop your own business if you already have a business, or starting your own, or even both at the same time. I'll explain what I mean more clearly in a bit. Let's start with the first opportunity, AI agents or automated clients. The last thing you want is for your sales team to waste their time with unqualified leads who will never buy from you. And this is where AI agents, AI-powered automated clients, come into play in the field of sales and marketing. Everyone knows that a personalized experience leads to much higher sales, but very few know how to leverage this effectively. AI agents working in marketing can help you personalize messages, offers, and content for each customer based on their interests and behaviors. And this allows you to convert visitors and followers into actual customers at a higher rate. Not only that, it will also help you communicate with different segments of your audience in the language of each group. And as a result, you increase the conversion rate overall. Not only that, AI agents can write and publish articles and generate content ideas regularly. And there are endless other applications in marketing and sales. Now let's move on to analytics or data analysis. Here, AI agents can analyze data accurately and tell you which type of visitors brings you the highest return. Because not every customer who buys from you has the same value. Some customers will buy once and leave, while others will buy 10 times. So you don't just want anyone, you want the right customer who keeps coming back. And that's the role of artificial intelligence. It can tell you exactly where to focus your marketing efforts. As for financial management, AI can tell you which customers have the highest lifetime value, and it can identify which marketing campaigns are profitable and which ones are losing you money. So you won't be working randomly anymore. You'll focus on the campaigns that actually make money, not just the ones that look good on paper but don't bring in real, clear profits. Plus, we can use AI agents in customer service and more. In short, AI agents and AI automation are among the most important and golden opportunities of this era. How can you benefit and make money from AI automation and AI agents? As we said before, if you have a business and you're still not using AI agents, Or at the very least, you're not using AI automation in your business. You need to know that you're missing out on golden opportunities and wasting a lot of money on tasks that have now become very easy for AI to handle for you with exceptional efficiency. The other aspect is that you can offer AI agent and AI automation services to companies in all fields. And now, all companies are interested and actually want to integrate AI automation and AI agents into their work as much as possible. They're ready, they want it, and they're literally just waiting for you to offer them the service. So, engineer, how can I create this AI automation or these AI agents? The most important tools right now that you can use to do AI automation are Make and YNA. And to learn them, just search on YouTube for tutorials and guides, and in just a few weeks you'll learn how to do it, because despite their importance, the high demand for them, and the high price when offered as a service, it's actually considered very easy to implement. That's why this is a golden opportunity to literally print money. So, how can you market and sell these services? I'll explain that to you at the end of the video, but stay with me. Now, let's move on to the second opportunity. Creating advertising materials means making ads, whether in the form of images or videos, using artificial intelligence, what we call creative. Any company working in any field has to produce advertising content continuously. That means promotional videos for their products, designs for posts to be on their social media accounts, and so on. And these companies are always looking for marketing agencies or freelancers to create this advertising content for them. And that's where you and artificial intelligence come in. You can now easily create advertising content for any company using artificial intelligence. You can use a tool like SodaMarketing AI, which allows you to create professional advertising content and branding for any company, especially those working in online retail, the brands. For example, if there's an online store specializing in selling watches and they have this particular watch, and these are the available photos of the watch, just very ordinary pictures, not impressive at all. Now, he wants to create advertising content for this watch, like videos, photos, ads, and so on. It's super simple. You can upload any product's photos to SodaMarketing AI using this train a product feature. This way, the AI and SodaMarketing AI gets trained on that product in seconds. Then you can ask it to create photos, ads, and videos for that product with just one click. And that's not all. You can also ask SodaMarketing AI to make similar ads, successful ads that already exist. For example, I can use a feature called Reimagine and add scenes from an ad I want to replicate for my product or my client's product, and ask SodaMarketing AI to create that ad. And in just a few minutes, you can get results like these. And you won't need any photography, design, or video editing skills, or even prompt writing skills, what they call prompt engineering. And just like the first opportunity, you can literally print money from an opportunity like this. First, if you have an e-commerce business, you can start using a tool like SodaMarketing AI to produce all your advertising content in minutes and at 1/10 of the cost. Or you can offer advertising content creation services to companies. Now let's move on to the third idea that you can make a lot of money from in 2025, which is podcast services using artificial intelligence. Did you know that the global podcast market will grow from $36 billion in 2024 to $47 billion by the end of 2025? And that number will reach $134 billion by 2029. That means it's literally a crazy opportunity. There are two ways you can use AI to offer paid podcast services. One, take the articles or newsletters of a specific person or company and then use a voice cloning tool, such as 11 Labs, to generate the audio. Let artificial intelligence turn that written content into a full podcast episode in a specific voice. It's like you're turning his blog or website into a podcast without him having to record a single minute. Two, take the person's long videos and put them into a tool like Opus AI, and it'll generate short clips you can post on social media to gain engagement and reach. The idea here is that you upload the same long video after it's been cut up multiple times, and let the tool give you different options for the short clips. So basically, you're turning long videos into reels and shorts. This way, you're combining the power of AI with your own expertise, offering a highly sought-after professional service that people are willing to pay a lot of money for. And of course, if you have any kind of business, you need to start applying this to your own business. The fourth opportunity to make a lot of money from AI is designing illustrative and visually simplified images for complex data. And that's through visual representation, or what is known as infographics. These designs simply turn very complex data and information into something people can easily understand in a visual and appealing way. For example, when you create an infographic that explains the best times to post on social media for each platform based on the type of audience, and you show how engagement differs between morning and night. This way, you're offering a treasure trove of information, but in a simple format that anyone can quickly grasp. Why do companies pay you for these infographics? For three very strong reasons. First, this type of content has a huge potential to go viral on the internet, meaning it can reach massive numbers of people very quickly. Second, infographics make people create backlinks to the websites of the companies that publish the infographic, and this helps them rank higher in Google search results. Third, when people understand complicated information in a simple way, they're more likely to become actual customers, meaning the conversion rate increases. So, how can you do that? With artificial intelligence, you can use tools like Chart, where you just input all your data and it will automatically generate very attractive and powerful infographics for you. This way, you'll help your clients simplify and expand their content by adding infographics alongside other types of content. The fifth opportunity, and this is considered one of the easiest ways to make money, is building websites using artificial intelligence. Honestly, it's so easy that if you sat your grandma in front of the laptop, she'd be able to do it without even understanding what she's doing. It really has become super easy. Even companies themselves can build their own websites using tools like Wit, but most of them don't even know about these tools, or simply, they don't have the time and don't want the headache. So you could target newly established companies, especially LLCs that don't really care if the website is amazing or fancy. They just want something that works and looks decent. But keep in mind, because this idea is easy, the competition is tough, and to stand out and actually make money, you have to be better than 99% of the people in the market. So how does that happen? Simply, you practice, sit for 3 or 4 hours making websites yourself using something like 10Web, and you'll notice that certain prompts give you excellent results, while others give you disastrous ones. The more you experiment, the more you'll learn how to write what you need to get the best possible design. And once you become skilled, you'll be able to build professional websites very quickly and with incredible ease. You can also increase your income if you offer additional services like writing articles or SEO, which is search engine optimization. Because companies are definitely trying to cut advertising costs, and there's nothing better than getting visitors from Google without paying anything for ads. And this will open up an additional source of income for you. Pay attention to a very important point. Retaining your current client is much more profitable than finding a new client from scratch. So always make your goal to retain your current client and increase your income from them by providing as much value as possible. Alright, now let's ask the important question. How do you actually get these clients in the first place so they buy these services from you? You have 2 ways. The first way is to offer your services to these companies. Personally, I almost daily receive messages and offers from individuals and companies offering me various services, like video editing services, for example, or managing my social media, and some of the AI services we talked about here. And when someone presents a good offer in a good way, I respond to them and actually go through with it. And of course, it's not just me. Any business owner would be interested if you offered them a service they actually need and you present it to them in a good way. And here, I want to clarify a very important point. Business owners don't buy these services because they don't know how to do them themselves. No, they buy these services to save their own time or to save the time of their team members. So if your offer achieves that, you'll always find a response from them. And out of every number of messages you send, you'll be able to land profitable deals and agreements. And always try to send along with your offer a sample that grabs the client's attention. And the best sample is to send them something tailored specifically for them, not just some previous work you did and that's it. For example, if you visit a specific client's online store and use a tool like SodaMarketing AI to quickly create a sample ad content for one of the products they already have on their online store, and you send that sample in your message, the client's interest in your message will be much greater. And they'll appreciate that you took the time to make something tailored specifically for them. The second way is to build a personal brand in the field you've chosen. In this case, business owners or company owners will be the ones reaching out to you, asking you to provide services for them. So, what does it mean to build a personal brand? It simply means that you consistently create strong video content in the niche market you've chosen, and you regularly and consistently post this content on social media. With continuous improvement and over time, you'll gain followers. And these followers are an audience that's interested in what you offer. A portion of this audience will request the services you provide. In summary, the opportunity to build a profitable business and make a lot of money in 2025 using artificial intelligence has never been easier than it is now. The technology is on your side, the tools are ready, the opportunities are wide open, and the train is moving. All that's missing is for you to get started. Check out the links in the video description. You'll find links to most of the tools we talked about here, plus a lot of other things that will really help you on your journey. And if this video made you look at the future differently or got you thinking more broadly about marketing and artificial intelligence, then you definitely need to check out the previous and upcoming videos and make sure to like and share this video so everyone can benefit. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe now and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on really valuable videos. Thank you so much. This was Yasser Salim, and I'll see you soon in a new video. Peace be upon you, and God's mercy and blessings.